I feel good with my fastball, slider, changeup. So mentally, I feel good about going into this start, and the team's been hitting pretty well. So overall, I have a good feeling we'll start off the series with a win.
What happened to your consistency? Can you put a finger on it? What's been causing you some problems from time to time?
Just rushing mostly a little bit. Trying to overthrow too hard. Um, but when you take your time, relax, keep your shoulders back, and just focus on getting the ball down, then things kind of fall into place, and more ground balls come, more easy outs early in the count, and that's kind of what keeps a pitch count low, and go longer into the game.
How many looks have you had at these guys? You yourself.
I think three.
Okay.
I think three.
What did they do, and how did you handle them, and what do you take into this game?
Well, I'm pretty sure all three. I think it was three. I've done pretty well. Most recently, I think I pitched against them at home, no more than 2 weeks ago. And like I said, it's just kind of early strikes, fastballs down the zone, and me and whoever's really been catching the past couple of times, we have a good time. Knowing the hitters and knowing what we're going to work on throughout the game with the game plan, things like that. So I think I'll probably just carry those same game plans to tomorrow, and hopefully things will work out.
How much of it will be what mentally you remember from those three starts, and how much might you get with Rodney and say, okay, this worked, this didn't work, what do we do?
A lot mentally. I do more like a lot of my own scouting, kind of just looking at the charts from previous days, and just I kind of remember big hits, big outs that I've made against them. And so, obviously before the game, Rodney and Bert will go over, batters and the chart and things like that, and we'll get our little game plan together. But I think we'll do well.
If this is a key one to get, no, in a short series, you have no room for error.
Yeah, I mean it's important to get that first win, and I'm confident we'll go down and do that, and then be able to hopefully win it in only 2 games and come back here and get to the second round.
Good enough.
Any nerves going in, being that it is the playoffs?
No, I think nerves kind of got out of the way last year when I ironically pitched the first game of the championship after being hurt for a while. But I faced them before. I know their lineup pretty well, and so I'm pretty confident with how the game will go.
I think Coach was trying to stress to you guys not to hype it up, kind of go in business as usual. Is that kind of the mentality in the locker room?
Yeah, it's business as usual, like you said. But I mean, there's that little extra, playoff mentality that goes into it. Adrenaline's a little higher. Everyone's getting a little excited. It's just you don't want to get overwhelmed with the situation of everything.
What's been the difference? Because he was also saying how you guys kind of struggled at Bowling Green. I mean, maybe you haven't pitched it, but what have you seen in the struggles?
Well, they have a really good pitching staff. They know their way around our lineup. So I have to give them their credit there, keeping us with, as few runs as they can. But it's kind of one of those things where you're playing a good team, so everyone might press a little bit too much. So it's kind of just staying within yourself and being ready for whatever comes at you.